madness. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Queen BBJ and Adelin has good evening. Oceana and Red Phoenix and Love Not Hate, good evening. Pirate, Savitri, hello. Nat, hello. Emily, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thursday morning for many of you on the other side of the planet. Thursday evening for some of you on this side of the planet. Thank you very much for being here. Apologies for my tardiness. I had to climb under my bed. So, funny thing, right? Let me paint you the picture. Gobby, who you all know as my adopted robot nephew, decided to do his job today, which was great. But he found a tasty cable and he alerted me. And I was like, okay, great, I'll rescue him later. And then I forgot about it. And then, as I was getting prepared for the stream, as I was getting the beverage that I forgot, please hold, I'm going to go get my beverage. Anyway, I'm going to keep telling the story. As I was organizing the beverage, there it is, I was walking around, as I'm wont to do, because I can't focus on much for too long. Anyway, I put the beverage down, and I was like, hey, I found Gobby. What are you doing under my bed? Oh, that's right, you ate a cable. Great, of course, as you all want to do. So, apologies for that. I had to crawl under my bed, disconnect cables, and then rescue Gobby because he'd gotten himself tangled up. And then reconnect the cables. It was a time. Anyway. It's fine. Hey, Broccoli Monster. Good to see you. Anyway, we're back now. Hi. Today we'll be reacting to Miss Amberlynn Reid and Miss Foodie Beauty in two of their most recent, well, three pieces of content, actually. We're going to start strong, and by strong I mean terribly, with the Sala and Chantal channel. Couple vlog at Beit Al Othman Museum in Kuwait, part 1. Riveting. Great. Can't wait. Another another museum trip where I don't care. I super don't care. Currently it's sitting at 4.3 thousand views. I super don't care because they're not going to bring anything interesting to the conversation. It's literally just going to be shoving a camera in places. And then we're going to... Oh boy, I'm excited. And then we're going to move on to Ambi's two most recent pieces of content, including the I Can't Believe This, opening 21 gifts from my subscribers, which is 13 minutes long and I have not watched any of it. And her latest upload entitled I Have a Hernia, Glorifying Obesity, and new gallery wall reveal. There. At least one of those things I'll be interested in talking about, so we'll get there when we get there. Oceana, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome or welcome back to Popstar. Echo, Ash, B, Red, and Katie, welcome. Thank you very much for being here, and you have received a gifted membership. Please make sure you thank the very lovely Oceana Song for their generosity. Thank you, Oceana. Good to see you today. Emily, thank you for being here for 7 months as well. Emily says, part 1. Oh, God, she's doing this in parts now. Well, hold on. I need to put the microphone away because I can literally hear myself reverberating, and that's why I put it in the prop drawer, so I wouldn't... Okay, everything's fine. So yeah, part 1. I think this particular museum is going to be a multi-parter. Yeah. Strap in, Emily. It's going to be a terrible time. But lovely to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the support. Okie dokie. So, let's make sure that this is working. It is. Excellent. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves and talks about things on the internet, watches way too much ambient foodie, also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, literally here to talk about the produced monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices. Damn, that's getting pretty long. I swear I'm going to be able to say that entire sentence without breathing soon. Choose about what we say, choose about what we put on the internet. Choices. It's all about choices. So how are you all doing? Are you all good? Are you good? Are you good? Sorry, distracted, doing things, getting things prepared. We're good. Becca, lovely to see you. Hello. Record speed talking. I reckon I've done it faster. There's definitely days where I felt just the gay caffeinated energy within come out through the mouth hole. So, yeah. Sylvia, hello. Good to see you. Alright, gym question. Anyone got not flare-ups? I'm icing on the floor. Not flare-ups? That sounds terrible. I don't think I've experienced something with those words combined. Ash? Maybe chat can help. Okay, let's get into a really super fun, wonderful museum tour with our favourite tour guide, Miss Foodie Beauty and her buddy Snoopy. Headset connected. Let's go. Hey. Are you going to drift off, Emily? Well, you enjoy your nap while we listen to this. Okay, tell me more about this museum. Hold on. Let me actually look up what this museum is so we can see whether or not any of this is mentioned. Beit, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Beit Al Othman Museum. Beit Al Othman is a historic museum in Kuwait located in Hawali. Inaugurated by the Emir of Kuwait in April 2013, the museum is dedicated to the history and culture of Kuwait from the pre-oil era to present time. The museum hosts numerous historical items and antiques of pre-oil Kuwait. Okay, great, cool, excellent, noted. That's a truck. That's a boat. That's another boat. That's a door. It's a third boat, but it's different. That's a plane. That's a different plane. Oh my god, we're just playing I Spy again. Fabulous. Oh my god, Lottie, hi. No, that's okay. I hope you're doing well. Hi. What are you having for dinner? We're watching bad vlogs. That's what we're doing. What's this? What are these things? Are these drill heads? These look like drill heads, but they also kind of look like tanks from a sci-fi film. I think they're drill heads. That's a pipe. Oh, God, these two.
Hey guys, we are here at the Beit Al Othman Museum.
Hey guys, this museum features
Okay, I'm going to slow them down. 1.5 is just a bit too speedy.
Kuwaiti culture from predating the oil times to current times. So come on, Yella, let's learn something.
So excited.
She's excited. Let's go. Let's learn something. I see an anchor and a pipe.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, alright, let's go. Okay. Those are people. They have a plaque. I can't tell you. That's a door. That's a sign. That one says exit.
Thank you.
Oh, a souvenir shop. Let's go there.
Souvenir shop?
Okay, we're like 3 seconds in. Foodie sounds a little pooped.
Nicely air conditioned. Yeah. And it looks like we're the only people here.
Wait, is the building bigger than this, or is it just this? Is this it? This is a large room. Surely there's more.
That's better.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the 1900s.
No, there are people here.
Yeah. This museum is...
I feel like you're in the 1900s. Alright, what?
It's basically Kuwaiti culture from the...
They're smaller rooms? Okay.
The oil era.
Jesus, we're too close to Foodie's face. Sorry. You'll only have her on a quarter screen, right? You have my dumb face on like half of it. But this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. Alright, well. Big, everybody drink your water. Just drink your water. Chat, I hope you're doing something productive with your time. You know, along with watching these shenanigans, of course. But just wash your face and have a big cup of water for me, would you? Please. Also, I want to see how close. No, wait, I think it's the other one. That's the one. Okay. I don't know if it's just a trick of the camera, but she kind of looks like she stabbed herself in the eyeball with the eyeliner, which relatable. That's relatable. I have hurt myself like that. Yes. Well, okay, a true Lottie. It's true. Yeah. Okay. Goody. Excellent.
Up until about now. Catalog? Nice.
A catalog. Are we going to open the catalog?
Nice souvenir.
A catalog as a souvenir. Would you like to open it? No? Okay.
Colorful.
Ooh, a pamphlet. This is nice. Let me show you the front cover and nothing else.
CD?
Oh, wow. She really does make the worst vlogs, hey. Yes. No. Yes. Agreed. Ooh, a giant teapot. That's fun.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, not the airline. Not the airline section. She's about to get mad. She's about to yell at someone for the seats being too small in here. Get me the manager of the museum. I will have words with them.
Kuwait Airways, a bit of history.
Hey, Whiplash.
Here's the economy seats.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what's the theory on the airline rant mukbang Piers Morgan BS occurring the night of, or the day after this? Because I'm assuming they went to the airport, and the whole reason why we spoke so much about flights and seats and all of that nonsense the other day was because this has occurred also, not... This is how Snoopy sleeps. He's asleep right now. Same energy, buddy. It's great.
Here's the economy seats.
Hi, Ace. Good to see you.
How is it? Hello, ma'am. I need...
Oh my god, look at this hat and blouse. I love it. Someone needs to brush out this wig. Let's speak to the museum manager. Yeah.
seatbelt extender.
Yeah, we need to talk to the manager. Those wigs need some love.
Put your seatbelt, please.
Don't. Don't ask her to do that. Hold on. He asked her to put her seatbelt on, please, and this is the... Oh, goodness. Even she knows it's awkward. Oh, it's great. It's so good. I need to rewind that.
Put your seatbelt, please.
Oh no, I think this one's an even better. She knows she's being shaded. She knows. She knows. She knows he's reading her. She knows. This is where see, she wasn't mad at us or planes. She was mad at Snoopy.
Excuse me, your seatbelt.
I'm waiting for the lady to get me an extender.
Oh, okay.
This is comfy.
Okay.
Let's go to Saudi on this one.
Inshallah.
Oh, I'm still waiting for the trip. Ooh, I love.
1970 to 1974.
Giant lapels. I love the color. Very cute.
And here 1979 to
Beautiful. Still a giant collar and a blouse underneath. Cute. Love it.
1982.
Again, all of these wigs could use a touch. I hate this. I don't know. 1985 to 1989. No, I do not like this at all.
This one, 1985
No, go back to the blouses and the jackets. I don't like this.
to 1989.
No.
And here we have 1989 to 1993.
That seems pretty modern. I do like the buttons. Look at those little diamonds. Cute. Again, this wig. It's... Get me the museum manager, please.
My year of birth. Cool.
Just making sure he knows his birthday. Okay.
Hello, baby.
She just snuck up around the corner
My
there.
year of birth. Cool.
Just imagine turning a corner and seeing a foodie standing there.
Hello, baby. Got here?
Yeah.
Why are you yelling into the microphone? Could you all learn to balance your audio? At least do it in post, because this is driving me bonkers.
Just hanging out.
This is fun. Great, this is fun. Who are these people? Is this a working cockpit?
Okay. So here the captain
Oh, there's a hat.
or what?
Yeah.
I'm the captain.
Oh my god, he's the captain now, everyone. Okay, we're going to turn his microphone down because no.
Yeah, you have to be the captain.
Does that make Foodie to kneel? Yes. Yes! Oh my god, good morning, baby. Hi. Why are they playing the Devil's Organ backing track on this?
Counter-Strike game. No, I mean...
What kind of creep? That's not me. That's them playing background music. I think they put the wrong track in. Read me, Lottie. Is this roleplay? No, he needs the hat though.
I got virus.
Uh-oh.
The plane danger.
He's got a virus. The plane's in danger, everyone. Hold on to your butts. I think that's why we've got the horror music, or just because it's terrible.
Sorry guys, you will die. Goodbye. Rest in peace.
What kind of middle school production are we watching? Fuck off. Hold on.
Sorry guys, you will die.
Hold on. Ma'am, this is performance art. We need to watch that again.
Goodbye. Rest in peace.
Okay. Okay. No, well, I mean, we're only 3 minutes in, but I haven't really been told a lot, to be fair. But we've just got this skit going on. What's going on?
Here we have
Mood. Me when I think about the hours of time I've spent watching Foodie. And the Oscar nominee. No. Oh, that's so good. So good. That's great.
Yeah.
That's put me in such a good mood.
some budgets. And here baby, the Kuwait Sandy airstrip in 1932.
Oh, wow.
Okay. We love a model.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Is it? Y'all seem bored and not at all excited. And like I said previously about a lot of Foodie and Snoopy's vlog content, is that they don't seem interested in any of this stuff, and they don't seem particularly knowledgeable. Like, I mean, they're not reading up on any of these exhibits before going, or reading something and then like reciting it to camera so that they at least can pretend like they know what they're talking about. But they're literally just taking us on a walking kind of guided tour, but the guide's kind of not interested in the job and doesn't know what they're doing. Oh my god, Annie, good morning. I hope you have some coffee. Lovely to see you.
Airbus?
Yeah. The new Airbus. Spare part, DC3. The original parts.
Spare parts. Look, I'm not interested in planes. So maybe someone out there is finding this really interesting. I'm interested in like Foodie's narrative that she puts out on the internet. That's always a wild time. Planes, not specifically.
1954, first uniform. Wow.
Work. I like the color. And the cute little like detail on the collar. Nice.
Digital.
Legitimately, if she went to a museum that was like a fashion museum or a design museum, I would have so much to talk about.
Flight data recorder.
Just because it's interesting.
Black gloves.
Yeah.
And here we have the risky items. Interesting. Since 1954. Okay.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
Ooh, this is very pretty.
Kuwaiti currencies. Money. Ah, who knew grasshoppers would have been so valuable?
And tobacco and dates and crate? I don't know what that is.
Ghee jar. Dry lemon. That's the first money?
Yeah.
Kuwait pesos.
The first
I do not know. I cannot tell you, chat. I'm sorry. My Googling has let me down.
copper coin was used in Kuwait during the era of Abdullah bin Sabah. Indian coins used in Kuwait till 1961.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're not coming across as if they're having a great time or enjoying themselves. maybe there is. Let's have a look. I'm sure that, like, wait, did we go to the National Museum of Kuwait? Did we? Was that the Science Center I'm thinking of?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Kuwait's money.
First issue of Kuwaiti dinar in 1961. What did they use before 1961? Kuwait dollar before 1961? The dinar was introduced in 1961 to replace the Gulf rupee, equal to the Indian rupee. It was initially equivalent to £1 sterling, as the rupee was fixed at 1/6 dinar. That resulted in a conversion rate of RS rupees? 131/3 to 1 Kuwaiti dinar. There you go. There is actually an interesting, like, I think there's a very interesting history to explore behind, like, currency and changes and all of those things. Yeah, I'm assuming that Foodie and Snoopy are going to tell us what happened before 1961, but maybe not.
Kuwaiti dinar.
The first issue of Kuwaiti dinar in 1961.
Nice. Is the money the same now?
No.
Oh, they just said that? I'm not paying attention. No.
And the second issue of Kuwaiti dinar. And then down, the first issue of Kuwaiti coins in 1961.
Okay. I think my brain was preempting this audio bombast. Got distracted. What is this? What's the sound? You're hearing this?
And then down, the first issue of Kuwaiti coins in 1961.
Also, chat, I forgot to remind everyone to move it to live chat. I had you all on top chat for a good 25 minutes there. Sorry. Queenie, thank you for being here for 20 months, my friend. Queenie says, hi all, hope everyone is well. I'm doing really well. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing great and having a great day. And thank you for the support. Lovely to see you. Is that the microphone? They're using the tiny microphone? She says in that stream from yesterday that it broke. So I wonder if she accidentally, like, threw it on the ground and stood on it, because it's terrible. After this vlog.
This until now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the coins until now, but the papers now has changed.
How did you watch this?
This one, the third issue of Kuwaiti dinar. Quarter KD, half KD.
Oh, Auntie M, good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Auntie M, thank you for the super chat. Auntie M says, good morning. Just got out of work a little early. Hi, Poppy and friends. Hi, Auntie M. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Lovely to see you. I hope the job's treating you well. And thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it.
1 KD, 5 KD, 10 KD, 20 KD. KD means Kuwaiti dinar, you know?
Yep. Okay.
And here, the fourth issue of Kuwaiti dinar.
Yep. Do you want to... Okay. I would actually be quite interested, because money's... like I said, there's a lot to talk about when you talk about currency. But especially somewhere where I have absolutely no idea what any of this iconography or illustration is. I would like to know, like, what's on the... What's the largest one? Is it 25? See, I'm not paying attention. That's the problem. 5, 10... Let's count together. 20. Okay, so what is on the 20 Kuwaiti dinar note? What is on the 20 KD note? The 20 Kuwaiti dinar note front design features the Seif Palace, located in Kuwait City, a dhow, DHOW, which is a sailing vessel, and the emblem of Kuwait. The lettering is presented in the Arabic language. There you go. Look. Say what you want about me, but anyone who listened to that will walk away from the stream learning one thing.
100 fills. This point is mean in Arabic 00, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
1, 0, 0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I know how to read that.
No, not the biggest Burger King or a Krispy Kreme, Stephen. Oh my god, has she even had a Krispy Kreme yet? Considering the lead up to Kuwait and how we were talking creamies? I don't think she has. Then again, she doesn't have a sweet tooth, don't you know? Oh, no worries, Alley Cat. I think that's interesting.
Very interesting.
She...
Love learning things about different cultures.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying she has to be interested in absolutely everything, but she's giving me nooch. Nothing, nada. Like, there's nothing that she seems to be particularly interested in during this visit.
See here? Telephone test desk.
What year?
1950.
Oh.
Okay.
Ministry of Communication. Let's get in.
Oh, she's bored as hell. She doesn't want to be. I can feel it through the screen.
I remember
Ooh, rotary phones.
some of these phones.
Live.
Oh my god, it's too old.
If you mess up a number on
I mean, they're really not that old.
this dial one, you have to start all over again.
Oh my god. It's Siemens brand.
Whoa, cool.
I think it's a German brand, yeah.
My favorite invention, the AC.
We can tell it's not even summer.
What does that say?
It's testing devices inside the exchange. Mobile dial telephone for Kuwait.
Okay, please, sir, take a step back from the microphone.
Hi, I'm just here working at the mail sorting table.
Oh, nice office, babe.
I have a lot of mail.
So you are hardworking now.
Yeah.
But where are the customers?
This clown music in the background.
Invisible?
Yeah, pretty much.
Guys, I think she's bored. What do you think? Is she bored? I think she's bored. Let me know in the chat if you think she's bored. I think she's bored.
Nice rotate.
Hey Zing, lovely to see you tonight. Thank you so much for the super chat. Zing says, to be fair, imagine if you paid someone to be your overseas husband and all he took you to see were malls and sites the kids on field trips go to. They went to a scary movie twice. And across a really big bridge. They don't go to the desert anymore, do they? Well, they did it the couple... They don't go camping either, do they? But that's a different reason. Anyway, Zing, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I like this chair. My favorite part of this.
You want to buy it?
It's probably very expensive.
Oh, okay.
And it's all considered as old tools, you know? A selection of old Kuwaiti postcards.
Oh, cute.
Very nice.
History of the postal sector in Kuwait. If I could read that, I might find something interesting in it. Or if, you know, our tour guides would like to tell us anything.
Interesting place, guys. Really a nice museum.
Yeah, very nice. Nice air conditioned and interesting culture. Lots of seating.
And the ticket only 1 KD for a person.
Worth it. Wow.
Okay, work. So it's not free, everyone. It costs 1 Kuwaiti dinar, which is equivalent to 4.4 Canadian dollaritos.
And here's the martyrs area, as you guys saw in our therein Martyrs Museum. Something similar in here, just a bit of homage to it. Let's go see.
Oh, that wasn't well received. Why are we doing this again?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, this would have been from the liberation of Kuwait from the Iraq army during the Iraq War, huh?
Yeah.
I kind of just want to skip.
Some of their personal items. Is that their
Yeah.
toothpaste? Is that toothpaste? A lot of brave men here have fought to have Kuwait what it is today. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I don't know what it is about Foodie, but that felt performative and ick.
شهداء الكويت. الله يرحمهم.
And there's the therein Martyr Museum here. We have that video on our channel too if you're interested.
No, thank you. I wasn't really particularly interested when it was on the channel before. I'm fine. Thank you so much.
And the same decoration.
Yeah.
Can we go back to fashion? I would like to go back to fashion.
This looks like wartime propaganda. Kuwait free. Support the troops. Kuwait is now free.
Yeah.
Cut. Katja, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. Katja says, so far she likes air conditioning and a chair in a museum. Yes, it's quite on brand. Thank you for the super chat.
Suffering of post families.
Prisoners of war.
She's crying.
Thank you, Snoopy.
Amira, do you want?
The Royal Gathering.
Yeah.
Hi, ATP. I'm sorry. That face was just how I was feeling inside. Does Australia have any interesting museums? Brandon, we have so many. Yes. Absolutely, we do. Yes. Yes, absolutely we do. Like the t-shirt incident. Lux, I'm not sure what you are referring to. If you mean the I hate fucking at Dee Dee's comment, that is our alert for when people have entered the chat. It's law. But anyway.
This the whole president in Kuwait.
She looks happy. Wait, you think? Hold on, I didn't realize she was down there. Found her. It's kind of like Where's Wally? I didn't realize she was on screen, but she's there. Hey Star, good to see you. We found Foodie. Okay, I'm gonna need some context. What are we watching?
Yeah, starting from Sheikh Mubarak al-Sabah.
I feel like that date's missing a number.
Until Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmad Al-Jabir al-Sabah. For now. Wow. It's a real sword, guys.
Okay, I just want some context as to what the meaning of the sword is.
Oh, more swords.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I can read it if I zoom in really far. Hold on. No, they haven't said anything about what's going on in here. They showed a video clip and then these people on the wall and nothing. Tracy, thank you very much for being here for a month. I appreciate it. Tracy says she's not even interested. Wow, cool. Really? I mean, yeah, really, she just needs to kind of add creamy and fresh into the vocabulary. And we've got pretty much like the top 5 foodie words. Yeah. Thank you for being here for a month. All right, let's have a look. Alex says there's a video coming out about it. Okay, well, I mean, from where I sit as an audience member who likes to watch my stories, I like to know what's going on the screen and not have to, like, wait until the next bit, because I'm not interested. I have a very short attention span, considering. But if I use the power of magnification, which has something to do with magnets, nope. No, I can't read any of that. Okay, great, cool, great. I could just look it up. Maybe sword. Loyalty? No, I spelled swap, not sword. Sword. No, those are none of the words I wanted. Khanjar? Khanjar. Khanjar? Worn by men for ceremonial occasions, it's a short curved sword shaped like the letter J and resembles a hook. It can be made from a variety of... Maybe? I mean, that looked like a larger sword. All of these examples are smaller, kind of curved daggers. But maybe, I don't know. And that's why I'd like to know, but our tour guide won't tell us.
And this one is Safe Palace.
Hey, Tiki. Hello. We're on a boat.
Nice ship, huh?
Oh my god. Look, I don't know. Has anyone else been getting a whole heap of taxidermy stuff in their algorithms, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. We've got gulls. Everyone, we've got gulls. We've got gulls. I think there's two, maybe one. Is that a gull? That my dumb brain is thinking that's an albatross, but I don't think it is. Look at the gull. Gull spotted. Not Scuttle Throdian. Yeah. I love it. Look how happy he is. Wait, can I get further in? I think I can. Looks dead. Well, I don't think it's alive. Marie, I don't think it's alive. Look at him. He's having a great time. It's like it's at a rave. That's great. That's awesome. Oh, no seagulls. I'm sorry you're here. Don't look.
Whoa.
It's a bird. It is a bird. And look, now that we're closed in, zoomed in, we can get even closer. Check him out. Oh no, Lottie, I'm sorry that that's there. That sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, look. Oh man. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Nicole says, looks alive to me. I don't think so. I don't think so. Also, it's a big boy if it's a seagull. I don't think it is. I don't think it's an albatross, but it does have a massive wingspan, so maybe it is supposed to be an albatross. That's great.
We need water.
Ooh, snap.
Oh. We're just gonna sit for a minute and have some water before we continue on. I'll down this now.
Okie dokie. Oh, what's that game back there? What is that game back there? I would like... Wait, hold on. This game's set up all over the floor. Ooh, is this like a chess hall? That's not chess, is it? What? Wait, does Kuwait have like a board game similar to checkers? Or is that checkers? I don't know. I've never played checkers in my life. What's this? Chat, who knows? What's this board game? And when can we play it? Does anyone know? I'm assuming the tour guides won't be telling us. It's a massive space, Happy. It's so pretty. I really like that teapot in the background. Oh, a herring gull. They're bigger than seagulls. Am I learning something? You think it's go? Interesting. Interesting. But check out... Hold on. I'll move the zoom around. I'll just skip over that one. Look at that. Look at that teapot. How good. That's Othello. That's a Shakespeare character. I don't know. I would like someone to tell me. Specifically the people who were there. Zing, thank you for being here for 16 months. Zing says it's called Dharma at D-A-M-A. Plays alternate turns, moving a piece forward to an empty adjacent spot along the lines. Player may capture an opponent's piece by hopping it over to an empty spot on the opposite side of it along the lines. Multiple captures are allowed if possible. So Dharma, like checkers? Turkish checkers, also known as Dharma, is a variant of drafts. Played in Turkey. On an 8x8 board, 16 men are lined up on each side in 2 rows, skipping the furthest back. Men can move forward or sideways 1 square, capturing by means of a jump. So it's like checkers. Turkish checkers. There you go. Look at us, chat. We're learning. Thank you so much, Zing. I appreciate your keen eye. That's also Othello. That's a Shakespeare character. Guys, what are you talking about? Oh, wait. It is a game? Also known as Reversey. Come on now with these names. That's cute as hell. Reversey is a strategy board game for 2 players played on an 8x8 uncheckered board. It was invented in 1883. Othello, a variant with a fixed initial setup of the board, was patented in 1971. There you go. Everyone who was yelling me that it was Othello, that only came into existence in 1971, well after Shakespeare. Turns out the game's called Reversi. That's great. That's so good.
Cold water. It's the life. Hello, Sheriff.
Oh, hello.
How are you doing?
Next time on Snoopy and Chantal.
I'd like to make a complaint. Someone stole my pickles. Oh. Scared me.
That's it.
Yeah, so many of these wigs need just a loving brush. You have to play it if you haven't tried it before, Zach. Which one has? Reversi? Dharma. We'll call it Dharma, because that one's easier to remember. Yeah, great. I know, Lottie, right?
Yeah.
It's like a zoo here.
Oh, well, it's not terrible taxidermy, but I think I'll have more fun looking at fun animals. It is sad, but also, you know, animals are fun. I'm assuming all of these are sculptures. And if not sculptures, that's a gull.
Your friends.
Ooh, a walrus. And penguins. Yeah, I'm assuming these are all painted and not taxidermy.
The penguin and seal together.
Maybe they are taxidermy. That bear can't be taxidermy. Look at that snout. That's not a bear. I mean, I think it's meant to represent a bear, but look at this bear. Also, this seal is flying. Look at this bear. That can't be the right face. that doesn't seem right at all. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be a sculpture or something. A bear. It's actually a bear. All right, well, that was fun. So anyway, that's Foodie's nonsense. If you're not here for Ambi, I totally understand, but that's it. We're done with Foodie's catch up. I probably won't be here tomorrow or the next day, so maybe Sunday, so I'll have a couple of days worth of Foodie to catch up on. But for now, we're moving on over to Ambi and her 2 pieces of content that I haven't watched before, except I did kind of skip through the hernia one a little bit, so there's a bit to say in that. Are you all ready for this? Fabulous. Thank you for hanging out while you enjoyed the Foodie content, though. Well, enjoyed, I mean. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that. And if you didn't like it, that's okay. But it's time for Ambi, the queen of YouTube.
Guys, welcome to a new video. So this one is just going to be...
Do you know what I do like about Ambi? Her audio is quite balanced. Ears for Ambi, chat. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all so much. Okie dokie. Ears are activated. Very good. Excellent. So good.
dedicated to what you guys send me in my PO box. So before I start, if you guys want to send me anything, you can send me anything you want. Just keep it nice though, and please, I request, do not send food. So we're gonna see how you guys prefer my PO box videos just separately. If I notice that you guys aren't liking it, then I'm
gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna like this.
And rethink.
Hey Deb, good to see you.
It is something that's gonna stay on my channel though, regardless, because I do like when I get letters and
Broccoli Monster, 100%. Ambi's more interesting.
Stuff from you guys. I love it.
I feel like it comes in peaks and waves though.
So much. So we're just gonna see how this goes. So let's get into it. So I do want to make it known that everything is already open, but I did not look in the boxes or in the packages or anything like that.
Why though? I mean, I would recommend you look in them before you do a recorded, like, reveal.
It's just I didn't want to have to edit out all of my wear and
Katja, thank you very much for returning to the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome back.
tear on these packages because you guys know me. I'm not very good at opening them. So, all right. So this is the first one.
Okay, let's get a box knife so we can get through all of this packaging real quick.
What is this?
It's a glass. I'm assuming it's a glass. I've never seen this before in my life. Is it a glass? Hi, Annis. Thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome or welcome back to Popstar. J to the D, Amy Star, Computer God, and 2 Tiki. Hello, everybody. Make sure you thank Annis for their gift of generosity. Thanks, mate. I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a great day.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Do you guys remember when I used to drink my milk out of wine glasses?
Oh my god. Subconsciously, that memory was back there. Sure. Yeah.
It says, saying I love you doesn't roll off my tongue like expensive champagne would. That is so cute. So...
Is it cute? Is that not a weird phrase? Who sent this to you?
There was no letter or anything, but thank you to the person who sent it. This is
Did Feline send that to you? Who sent that to you?
Next, in this really cute heart polka dot.
What the weirdest... No. I hate that.
Envelope. I see a letter. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. That's me and Feline's hand.
Okay, Gal, come on.
Oh my gosh, and I'm...
I was going to say, we skipped through that a little
That is-
quickly. Oh, it's hell... Okay. I was going to say, Gal, Ambi's never worn lashes that big, but I didn't realize it was her eyeliner.
So adorable. That's me
I'm
and Feline's
silly.
hand. Oh my gosh, and I'm loving my mascara. Okay.
Yeah, good job whoever painted that. Well done. I can see the resemblance, yes.
This is adorable.
It's great. I hope she puts that in a frame somewhere.
Thank you so much. Next, I will be reading a letter. So this letter was from Tracy, and I just want to say thank you so much for the kind words.
All right, we're 2 minutes in, and I do hate the P.O. Box stuff being its own separate thing. So maybe I should have chosen not to watch this at all. Yes.
Next is this Amazon bag. What is this? Is there a letter? There is a letter that reminded them of Twinkie, and I know you love blankets. Need scissors for this. Don't cut the blanket. Ooh, she is soft. Oh my god, I love how soft this is. Sorry, I smell everything. It's it's just a habit that I have. Oh my god, is this a chihuahua?
Oh my goodness, that's cute, but also kind of horrifying that big and close to the screen.
Oh my goodness.
Too close.
Oh, this is
Also, is it a bobble-headed chihuahua? Is it just a tiny, tiny body?
so beautiful.
I mean, I love it. Work. Terrifying. Like, imagine just seeing that, like, balled up on the couch in the middle of the night. That might scare you. Anything with eyes.
Wait, I literally feel tears coming. Thank you so much.
Okay, I mean, it's a blanket. That's nice.
Like, I am going to be using this every single day, and so is Twinkie. I know it. Next is this Amazon bag. I have no idea what this is. Oh, is this for Twinkie? Oh, these are like squishy balls. Oh, we're going to play.
Yo, why are people sending her things? I do find it kind of interesting that she's stopped with the Amazon haul stuff and instead done this P.O. Box stuff. Now, you might think that's awfully tinfoil beret of me. And it is. It is. It's just a coincidence.
It's a squeaker with balls.
Oh my god, Stella, I'm sorry you woke up.
And then, oh my gosh, King Cozy squeaks. Where's the squeaker? In the butt.
I don't know. Why are you sending this to Ambi? Give these gifts to your local shelter. This is dumb.
Thank you to whoever sent this. There was no letter in this one. Thank you so much. Twinkie is gonna have so much fun, and I will make sure to vlog it. I got a postcard
Sure.
from someone named Vicky. Thank you so much. I love receiving.
Again, I'm not telling people what to do with their money. I just think that sending Ambi gifts for her chihuahua, who just has all the gifts. Whatever.
New postcards, so if you guys
keep that opinion to myself, it's fine.
want to send me more, I love a postcard. Look how beautiful. Next thing is in this box, and there is another box inside of it.
Oh, probably Tina.
And there is a letter. So this is from Donna. There is another box inside of that box. Smile.
Jen, I don't know.
Those by
I
Julie.
honestly don't know. I think it's because like my interest in Ambi specifically came around like her discussing food and diet and weight and health and all of that stuff, and that's kind of the opposite of this. Like, I know that none of that conversation is going to happen in here, and that's fine. I'm choosing to watch this with all of you just to see if there's anything good. But yeah, I don't know.
Success and
I also think it's because we've seen Ambi buy in abundance, I think would be the nicest way to say. She has plenty of storage filled with all of the things that she's purchased, including at one point, like, I would assume thousands of pairs of earrings. And it just kind of, I don't know, it feels weird to have someone who's privileged enough to do this and to reap a monetary reward for it all, to sit there and be like, oh my god, you guys, you sent me all of these things that she couldn't just go and get herself. It's the same reason why I say, like, please don't send, like, you don't send me things to the P.O. box, because it's, like, international shipping is ridiculously expensive, and, like, those are your resources, guys. Like, do what you want, but also, you look after you. I don't know. Ambi's encouragement of her audience to send and make more content about the things that she sends, it just sits weird.
inspiration, a quote for every day of the month.
Excess. Is excess the word I'm looking for, Juno? I think so.
A little jar? Oh my gosh. Wait. This is so
Hi, Deb.
cute. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with this. I want to open one now. Be the change you want to see in the world. Gandhi. I'm obsessed with this. Thank you so much, Donna. This is such a sweet gift.
That's actually a really cute idea.
And I'm going to be using this daily. Next is this, and it's like super freaking heavy.
Well, we'll see in the next vlog whether or not she picks something out and reads it.
Oh, what could this possibly be?
Wait, this is great because there's already a next vlog, which I'm assuming she doesn't pick something out and read it.
Oh,
Stupid jar. Pink Armored Frog is not here for the jar. Hey, Linda. We just started on Ambi's unpacking of things that she was sent.
okay. See, this is funny.
Cream cheese is a shimmer to an outlet. What?
Oh my god.
Creamy cheeses is a shimmer to an outlet. Is a shimmer? Someone needs to explain this.
Whoa, and it opened. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, this is cute. Love a cheese board.
First.
Never mad at a cheese board.
Wait. There's like little
She will never use that.
pokey things.
She will use it one time on camera, maybe, but she'll never use it.
Little this type of deal.
Huh?
Okay, so this is a cheese platter.
Yeah, I love it. But it can be used for so many things.
Oh my god. But it's custom made.
Creamy cheeses is a shimmer to an outlet. Is it... Wait, so someone said it's a line from a poem of hers. Amy, can we get a fact check on that? Isn't this sort of like sending her food? I mean, if you want to get down into the nitty-gritty, it's sending her a food utensil. It's not food directly, but, you know, depending on how pedantic you'd want to get around that argument, I guess.
And it says, creamy cheeses is a shimmer to an outlet. That is a quote by yours truly.
Oh, okay. So to make that easier, I would have requested whoever burnt this in to put like quotation marks around it and then say like ALR at the bottom, because that would make a lot more sense. Because that don't make a damn lick of sense. That's very confusing.
That is actually a line from a poem that I wrote when I was a teenager. Whoever did this, like, this is the perfect amount of like humor, but like quality gift. Whoa, it opened again. I'm actually going to be using this. Like, this is funny. This is kind. Like, it's a mix.
It's food related though, Amber. You've told... She is giving mixed messages. I agree. Marvin, hello, mate. Thank you for the super chat. Marvin says 5 a.m. and I see Poppy looking adorable. It's got to be a good day. I hope you have a fabulous Thursday, my friend. And thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the super chat. And I'm glad you enjoyed the ears. Good to see you. Hi.
Picture of both. Like, and I love it. I wish there was a note.
It's titled We Are the Same. Okay, Amy, look, if you've got the character capacity, could you just give me a good phrase? Just drop it in the chat. What's the phrase before the creamy cheeses is a shimmer to an outlet? Maybe that'll help me with some context. Creamy cheeses doesn't make sense. None of that makes sense.
So I could say thank you, but I'm gonna say thank you regardless. This is heavy. Like, this was like expensive.
Yeah, it looks lovely. And I don't know whether or not they got it like custom burned or they did it themselves. They might have done it themselves.
Creamy cheeses is a shimmer to an outlet. Yes, it is. We have this little package here.
Man, a glimpse into Foodie's Gurnals, hey. Sorry, Ambi's Gurnals. Could you imagine what's written in there? Holy. That'd be great. Amy said, the sadness places a place on my shoulder, a home with a vacant sign. Was this around the time she was reading a lot of, what was her name? Was it Dandelion? Daffodil. Who was that internet Vine sensation who had a whole heap of bad poetry books, then got really mad at the internet for calling them bad poetry books? This is when she was reading that one. Danielle Steele. Not Danielle Steele. No. Gabby Hanna. That's it. Yeah. The Gabbies. Good golly, it's Gabby. Yeah. That one. Because I remember her specifically mentioning YouTubers and poetry and her releasing a potential poetry book in the future, and I would live, laugh, love that.
Here?
I'd read the hell out of that on stream, and it'd be Great.
So in it is a bag. We have pumpkin pecan waffles. It is a wax melt, which I love wax melts. Let's take a little sniffer. Ooh,
Sniffer.
She smells tasty. Thank you guys so much. Like, this smells so good. Next is this one. Looks like it's a DVD of some sort. There is a message. Just says from a viewer. Thank you so much. The movie is Misery. I've actually seen this quite a few times. It is a good one, so thank you.
Well, that's a troll. Come on now. That's a troll.
Next package.
Also, great movie.
And I actually forgot to open this one. So it's this, okay. What is in here? There was no letter or anything. Wait. Does this say cunty? Because it says auntie, but then there's like a C.
Yes, it does.
Wait. I am low-key obsessed. So thank you to whoever sent this. Next, I'm going to be
great.
reading whatever is in here. Look at these cute little stickers. Oh, this is so cute. And stickers fell out.
I would like to see that mug used every day. That needs to be Ambi's water mug because she doesn't like tea or coffee. Great. That's great. I love that.
Oh my god, look how adorable. Dear Amberlynn. We have some stickers. I love stickers. Yes, I do. And these are adorable. Oh,
That person may not be aware that Ambi's got an entire collection of stickers that she was trying to sell off because she had too many of them. But no, let's give more stickers.
this is from
More. It's always more.
Juliana, and she also made like a little now playing list. So if you guys want to go listen to these songs.
What does the Y stand for though, Amy? So it's charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What's the Y stand for? Is it whiny?
Songs.
That was rude.
Do it. I'm definitely going to later because I love new music. Thank you, Juliana, for being so sweet. And by the way, I literally love your handwriting. Next is this Amazon
Not yes.
dildo stress reliever. What?
That's a name.
I am beyond confused. Hold on. I've got to open this. Let me just read it. Gently exercise the dill into the dough and voila, dildo. Stress relief has never been so stimulating. For hands only. No.
All right, chat. We're watching all of this, and then we're going to watch all of the next vlog, and we will keep our eagle eyes peering for any of these things, because I'm imagining all of these things will go to a box and then either end up in the dump or Goodwill. So all of these things and all of the resources that went behind these things could have been given to your local charity if you sent something to Ambi. But I mean, if you sent something to Ambi and this made you feel good, get it.
No-nos are a no-no. What? So is this like stuff that you go like this with? Wait, I want to open it. Wait, it comes in like this package. Okay, I don't know if I want to open this right now. So we don't want to make things messy because it feels like it's going to be messy. But dildo. Wait. It smells dilly. It does smell like a dildo, not gonna lie. Whoever sent this to me,
It's the dilliest of doughs.
thank you.
What's the dilly dough?
Next is this big Amazon box. What do we have here? Another box is inside of it. So this gift is from Sky, electric scented wax melter.
Mary, she's got like 17 fucking wax melts. Why do you send... Why? Who sent this? Sorry, what was the name?
Big Amazon box. What do we have here? Another box is inside of it. So this gift is from Sky, electric.
Alright, Sky, look. Sky, she's got enough. She's good. She's gravy, Mary. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's doing okay. You don't need to send her a wax melt machine because she literally bought a new one in a vlog like a week ago. And I understand that you probably bought this with the best of intentions, probably longer than a week ago when that vlog came out. But Ambi's got stuff. Ambi's got so much stuff. Just so much fucking stuff. Sky, I hope you're not depriving yourself of a wax melt machine at home. I hope that you didn't send this YouTuber that you watch and are partially a fan of a thing that you don't have yourself that you might like. You might enjoy it. Or a friend of yours might. Or a loved one, a family member, someone you meet walking down the street, because that's the level of, like, interaction you're likely to have. Well, no, that's more interaction than you're likely to have with Ambi. You look after you, but, I mean, I won't tell you what to do. Just, I hope you're enjoying a wax melt. Thank you for listening, Sky.
Scented wax melter. Wait a minute. Wait, is this from the person who sent This, oh my gosh,
Hi,
I don't
Ruthie.
know. Wait, I'm so excited to see what this looks like.
Give it to your postman. Give it to anyone.
Love me a wax moment. Yep.
Just the overarching theme of this is watching Amberlynn Reid, who makes a great amount of income doing all of this, opening gifts that are sent to her by audience members for whatever reason. It's wild.
And it says warm. Oh my god. This person knows my style exactly. Wait, let me open
That's really cute.
this.
Sky, I hope you're living your best life.
Wait, Sky. Oh my god.
You were very thoughtful, and this is a very cute gift, but also I hope that you're enjoying a wax melt. Stephen, thank you for gifting a channel membership. I appreciate it, mate. Valyard, hello. Welcome. Everybody say hi, Valyard. Welcome or welcome back to Pulp, so please make sure you thank the very, very generous and lovely Stephen for the gift of generosity.
Gosh, thank you. I'm obsessed with this. This is so cute. Thank you so much. I'm going to be putting this in here. Yes, I am. And we're going to be smelling like a pumpkin pecan waffle restaurant.
Great, so food-flavored scents are not off the table. Food utensils are not off the table. Food-adjacent items, not off the table. Just the food. Got it. Noted.
Next is...
I can't tell you with this cut how many things I have started smelling. I got out of... Where was I? I got out of something. I got out of somewhere. And I took one big smell. Well, not one big smell, but one big smell hit me. And I was like, I can smell KFC. And KFC is a very particular smell, but instantly my senses were just like salt, fat, like, which way are we going, buddy? That smells great. Let's go do that. Whatever.
This Amazon bag here. We have a...
Ruthless Rosie, I see you. Rosie says, I smoke too much weed to have food-scented candles. It's what I call false hope. Yeah, man, I think it's a very confusing sensation for the brain, for sure. It's like, I smell that. I would like to go after those calories, please. Oh, wait, they don't exist.
book with notes.
Oh my god, L high.
Notes. The DBT Anger Management Workbook. Okay.
KFC has a smell. Well, not the store itself has a smell, but it is a fried chicken smell because it's KFC.
I don't know if this person thinks I have anger management, but I am probably the farthest from that. But regardless, thank you for the book. Next package. I love the Amazon stuff. Like, true.
Do you? Because it seems like a whole heap of Amazon stuff that you are. There is every possibility you have bought yourself. But again, I'm cynical.
Wait a minute. Oh, hell yeah. Is there a note? I need to make merch that says, is there a note? I swear. Enjoy your gift. There's no name, but it's a freaking diamond painting, which I'm totally here for it.
Did she finish those other diamond paintings she was working on? You know, was a big mermaid one or something? I don't know if she finished that one.
Thank you so
Also, did she find a buyer for the Titanic?
much. Actually, I have not diamond painted in a hot minute. I need to start doing that again because it is so relaxing and therapeutic. So I have no idea. I
don't know if the tax write-off works if you're gifting it to yourself, Hello Steamer, but that's a good theory.
This is a postcard. Looks like one, and I love it. It doesn't say who it's from.
Yeah, I'm very much of the same element, Elle. I think spend your money how you want, but I hope you're looking after you and those resources aren't feeling like they're going to waste. Because I would feel like they're going to waste.
But I like what it says on the back. If it doesn't build belief in yourself, your business, or your bank account, let it go. I love that. Thank you so much. Next bag. No way. Wait, I think we have a knockoff Lego. I'm here for it. I just call them knockoff Legos. Doesn't mean that they're...
The Nikon camera, was that the last knockoff Lego we saw? Did we ever see that get put together? No? Did we see it after it was put together somewhere? Did it go on the shelf? Did it go on the shelf? Maybe it went on the shelf.
Actually a knockoff
Hey,
Lego.
Siobhan.
This is from Lauren.
The Titanic was rehomed? Okay.
A fairy tale town. Oh my god, it's just like a little Lego. This is so cute. So this is the one that I will be building because it's on the front, so I'm assuming. Oh my god, this is adorable. Thank you so much, Lauren. This actually means a lot to me. We have another envelope here with a really cute heart. Thank you so much, Rachel. I'm sending good vibes to you as well.
Ruthie, that's a good point. Ruthie says Amber, who comments on whether or not every gift came with a note, supposedly didn't look at the name on the Strawberry Hill package. I like the way you think,
envelope
Ruthie.
With a sticker that says you are loved and so are you. This is from Mika. It's a card and it's so beautiful and so sweet. Thank you so much. All right, last but not least is Brain Games. Okay, sticker by number, flower and nature. Oh, this is also from Donna. I've actually always wanted to do this. It's coloring by number, but you use.
We haven't seen Amber color in a while, huh? She doesn't really do that anymore, does she?
Stickers. Donna, I swear to God, thank you so much. Wait,
I'm sorry, Donna, did you send Ambi a sticker book?
I'm gonna do this like right after I film this. I'm not even lying.
So much stuff has 13 minutes worth of stuff.
I am so excited. Thank you so much, Donna. Y'all, I feel like it's like my birthday or something. I usually
Sadly,
don't open
Lottie, yes.
this many at once. I just really wanted to open these and just know that I appreciate you guys so much, like from the bottom of my heart. Like, some of you know me so well, and I love the letters and the cards, like the things that you guys open up to me about. Like, it shows that there is like some sort of connection there, and I literally love that.
Okay, Ambi, you need to... I'm not telling anyone what to do, but Ambi, you need to you need to learn what is an appropriate emotional separation and distance between you as a content creator and your audience. Because let's go take a walk in nature.
And I had so much fun this video. Again, here's my PO
I had so much fun opening things, free things that people are sending me. It's great.
box if you guys want to send me anything, and if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and
I do love that mug, though. I hope that mug features.
I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, we've got one more of Ambi, which is her most recent. Also, everybody's hanging out. You're all hanging out. You're all here for Ambi. That's great. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. All right, Ambi has a hernia, glorifying obesity, and a new gallery wall reveal. Let's check it out. 1.25 times speed, and Ambi's there.
Hello, hello.
No, of course she needed none of this stuff has. No, nothing because she doesn't need anything. She's not wanting. She's like, she has access to resources that I believe a lot of people do not. And yet people continue to send her things.
Welcome to a new video.
As if she needs them, because she doesn't.
Yo, my hair looks.
It's a nice thing to do, sure. Do you know Ambi? No. Do you watch her? Yes. Do you get a good feeling about her opening a thing that you sent her? Possibly. Maybe that's the reason why. But also I hope you're not depriving yourself and not, like, you know, missing out.
Why?
Sorry, I just keep talking through my argument because it rattles around in my brain.
But I have an Amazon package that I want to open for
Oh, that's alright, Hugh Mad Bro, no problem.
you guys. I got something that I have been
Oh, another thing? We're opening more things? Fabulous.
wanting for a little bit.
Great.
Now.
But you sent this one. Great. Also, cute little apron in the back there.
It is Soul Therapy, a 365-day journal for self-exploration, healing, and reflection by Positive Soul. Jacqueline
It's like an experiment, Lottie.
Cadmian. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. If I'm wrong, I am sorry. To give you guys a better view here, it's just
Man, these pages really aren't very full, are they? Oh, you're meant to write in it. Never mind.
every day.
Another journal.
Questions like, what comes to your mind when you read this quote? When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Helen Keller. Wow. That's
Uh-huh.
if you guys hear that noise, it's Twinkie store. What is that noise you're making? Okay, you guys, so
It's Twinkie Putin.
I have to show you a before.
Not like Putin, but like Putin, like gas.
So this is how my living room was looking.
What's all this stuff? What's this stuff on the... No.
If you
Wait, no, this is how it was looking. This is a clip from a previous vlog because we saw it like this. This is literally a clip from like a week ago when Feline was setting up the new table.
guys remember, it was
Yeah, we remember. We watched it last
a
week.
little messy because Feline was putting together a new coffee table and all those
She's just used the same video and voiced over it again.
papers over there. That's just the instructions for the coffee table. And then Twinkies' bed was in the way, so we just had it up there. So this is not how my living room usually looks because I am very anal.
Did we go back in time? Am I watching the wrong video? What is this? No, this is different. What do you mean this is different? Don't gaslight me.
But I just wanted to show you guys like my before because we finally are finished with the gallery wall. So this is how it looked prior to. And I don't know, I wasn't feeling it anymore.
Wait, this is from so long ago. Why?
I was kind of done with these pictures. I do love those, so I did keep them.
We know, but is this the same voiceover or is this fresh voiceover? Because I feel like it's fresh and creamy.
Those though, but like the 3 bigger ones, I was over it. So are you guys ready for this? like things
Oh, she's so loud as well. I'm so sorry, chat. I can't balance for anything.
Are-
because I get distracted. That's my fault.
are coming together.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just the gallery wall that's different. We didn't need to see that whole clip.
Look. Oh my god.
This is cute. I like elements of this. Yeah, I like elements of this. I don't... It's small, but the gold frame on the center painting, if that were black, I somehow feel like it would... Because it's the... I understand it's the feature of the gallery wall, but it's also the only frame that doesn't have a black frame. Other than that, I mean, it is also... Wait, no, there's another one with gold on it. Is it up there? Did you buy something with gold on it? Another print that had gold on it?
God, I've
Where'd that go?
never been more proud. Like, I don't know, growing up with the hard life that I had to grow up with, and then knowing that, like, somehow I made it. I know a lot of people don't think so, but somehow I was able to make it. Like, I know...
I feel like even with that element of gold, it just needs a little bit more color. And I understand there's greenery everywhere through this room, but it's just very black and white, which is fine. But, you know, minimalism with all of this maximalism.
For a lot of people, this is just a living room, but it's so much more than that to me, because I grew up with mold, cockroaches, and now look, like...
I grew up with mold and cockroaches, and now look where I am, having people send me things in my PO box that I don't need.
I think I find
Sorry, it really is just a sticking point.
strength in this. So yeah, I'm just really proud. Isn't it beautiful? All right, you guys, so if you remember, Feline got a tattoo. It
Yes.
is currently in the stages of
David looks panicked.
peeling and looks disgust.
Out of everything that we've seen on the arm for the tattoo, the Medusa's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I think the shading's beautiful. I think the design's beautiful. The David, he looks kind of worried and has got, for some reason, just band-aids over his mouth. That's a weird choice. I've said it before. It's fine.
She had this like thing over it for 2 days, got it taken off. And then she had another one over it for 3 days, and I yanked it off of her last night. This is how it's looking.
Were you meant to yank it off?
So once it is done healing...
Like, look at these eyes. Tell me this isn't panic. Hold on. I'm just... Like... like, that's concern. Look at that. That's worry. Throat inches not taking care of that. I don't know too much about tattoos. There is a lot of peeling going on. I hope that we're moisturizing. I hope that we're not seeing a lot of sunlight. I hope that we're not touching.
We will show you the final. Because right now it's looking... Does that feel good though?
Yeah, don't touch it.
Oh. So do you like it?
I love it. Do you like
You're just rubbing it. Wouldn't that be sore as hell?
I love it.
Come on now.
Hello, people. It's been days since I actually vlogged. So, hi, how are you? Today's my 6th therapy. It seems like I vlog only on therapy days.
Okay, I'm gonna need a timeline of the therapy because at the moment, it kind of sounds like once a week or twice a week. I'm pretty sure it's once a week because Ambi's timeline is all over the works, but it would not surprise me if the therapy sessions were twice a week.
As of late, but it's just like coincidence how my filming has gone. Today I'm very like grandma chic. I thought I left that era. So I've been noticing weird symptoms. I'm very much like, I pay attention to my body, okay? I do. I know a lot of people like to think that I don't, but I'm smart.
Sorry, I'm gonna need to rewind that one for context.
Today I'm very like grandma chic. I thought I left that era. So I've been noticing weird symptoms. I'm very much like, I pay attention to my body, okay?
No. Okay, but no.
I do. I know a lot of people like to think that I don't.
After everything, Ambi, we have watched in a decade of you on YouTube, okay. All right. If that's what you think, that's fine. Me thinking the contrary is not going to upsetty spaghetti anyone, but okay.
But I'm smart. I feel like I'm Dr. Lynn. I just know things, feel things, sense things.
Gas, no one light anything. Hide the lighters.
So, I noticed lately, like, when I lay down flat, my stomach kind of has, like, a bulge. And I'm just like, what is happening? Like, it doesn't hurt. It's weird. It's something, like, new. And then, so I was putting
Okay, well, if you are experiencing a sudden and dramatic change in your body that is unexpected and, like, unprepared for, that's when you go to a doctor and you talk about things. That's the general advice, right? That's the general advice everyone else got too. Something like we talk a lot about it in regards to skin cancer here in Australia, because obviously the sun hates Australians, it's well documented, and tries to burn us to tiny little crisps. Delicious tiny little potato crisps specifically. Crisps specifically. You try saying that 7 times fast. Not in the chat, because that's cheating. So yeah, a lot of our health conscious messaging is about like checking for bumps and lumps and like looking at freckles and if they're growing or shrinking or changing in density or feel different or look different and all of those things. And that's when you go and get a skin checkup, and you know you should do it regularly as well. But like a bulge in the stomach that's unexpected and just suddenly there would probably cause a lot of concern for many people, and you know you'd book in to see the GP.
like 2 and 2 together, and I was like, okay, so most fat people, a lot of fat people, they get hernias, and I never thought that I would be the.
Do they? I have no idea. Obesity risk of hernia? Obesity is a risk factor for developing a hernia because it increases the strain and pressure on the abdominal muscles, therefore making them weaker and more prone to hernia. As time passes, the hernia can grow larger and become dangerous in certain circumstances. How is obesity a risk factor? Obesity increases the risk for developing recurrent hernias, either at the site of the original hernia or other weakened areas. Being obese or overweight increases the strain and pressure on the abdominal muscles and makes them weaker and more prone. Inguinal hernia. It's a common surgical problem with a lifetime risk of 27% in men and 3% in women. No idea. Can heavy weight cause hernia? When lifting heavy objects, okay, well, I mean, that's the only context I have around hernias is like lifting heavy things and pop.
One, right? And I recently, like a few months ago, just took a test to see if I had one, and I never got my results back.
Who tested you? Who tested you?
Like no one ever like called me to like tell me my results.
Okay, fair, but you didn't follow up? That's weird.
And so I
also a random test for just a hernia? That seems like a really... That's weird. That's weird. Lie? Who said BuzzFeed? It was BuzzFeed. Hey, Cakes, good to see you. Cake says she contradicts herself here. First, she said she just found out it was... she has a hernia, but then she talks about her weight loss surgery doctor telling her they can remove it. Right. But she went to get a test for a hernia and no one called her. Where did she go? BuzzFeed. You're all right. It's a BuzzFeed.
Figured, okay, so I guess everything's in the clear because if something would have showed up, they would have told me.
But I'm so confused because, like, what did you do? Walk into a doctor's office and say, hi, I've got this weird thing going on. And they say, okay, great, let's have a look at it. Let's look at your symptoms. It might be a hernia. Let's test for it. How do you even test for a hernia? I have no idea. How to test for hernia. If this comes back with BuzzFeed, your doctor will check for a bulge in the groin area. Okay, Mayo Clinic. This is the inguinal. I don't know what this is. Standing and coughing can make a hernia more prominent. You'll likely be asked to stand and cough or strain. If the diagnosis isn't readily apparent, your doctor might order an imaging test such as abdominal ultrasound, CT scan, or MRI. So I'm assuming that Ambi didn't go through any of those specific tests, but she says she took a test. She says she took a test. What test? And surely if you take a test, even if the imaging comes back negative, your healthcare professional is likely to follow up with you. Right? That's weird. That's weird. That's so weird.
But, I don't know, in my heart, I was like, something's not right. So I ended up calling to get my results because I never was told my results. And it turns out I do have a hernia, folks. And...
Is she going to go on about being misdiagnosed now? Because we've had that rant before, so I'm surprised we're not going to revisit it.
The fact that I, like, knew that before being told that.
Aren't these people terrible healthcare professionals because they misdiagnosed you or didn't communicate to you that you did have a hernia, in fact? Those are words that Ambi has used, by the way, or at least alluded to. Yeah. An ultrasound is the test A-okay? Okay, interesting.
Like, I'm 32 years old. I don't think I could go to college to be a...
Oh, Graveyard Flowers says, prior to weight loss surgery, they'll do an EGD and they'll see a hernia. What is it? So she could have been living with this hernia for a while. EGD test, what is? Upper endoscopy, also known as, this is a fun word, esophagogastroduodenoscopy. Chat, I'm going to put this word in the chat and you'll try to do this. You try this. What's this word? Morgan, thank you very much for being here for 18 months. Morgan says, I feel like you need to review the Met Gala. Not this year's one. I'd review other ones. This one, yeah. I'd review Fashion Down, of course. Thank you for being here for 18 months, chat. Morgan, I appreciate it. All right, chat, what's the word? You try. Google Translate it. You said it, Nella. Did you? Oh, Susan's written it out phonetically. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Esophagojejunoscopy. Like esophagus? Esophagojejunoscopy. What's the gojeju? Gojeju? Gojejunoscopy. Esophagojejunoscopy. Yeah? Yeah? That sounds right. It's Welsh. That's fun. Okay, great. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. Linda has a note saying she had upper GI as a part of her weight loss doctor's exams. I feel like that's when they got it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, but that's weird that they didn't tell her about it. Anyway, great. We're the newest diagnosis. Add it to the list.
Doctor at this point. But it's like...
Sam, thank you so much. You're very helpful. Also, hi, I miss you. And I hope you're well.
I feel like in my past life, I was a doctor or a nurse. Or I just watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, so... I noticed that I make jokes and I make light of things.
Oh, esophagogastroduodenoscopy. Right.
That, like...
Of course, obviously. I mean, who wouldn't get that?
Truly make me nervous. And I feel like this is also karma, because when I was younger, my brother used to pull me... I swear I've told this story before. My brother used to pull me in a red wagon. And he's like a year and a half younger than me. You know, that's like my little brother.
Hi, Marissa. Good morning.
And like, he was probably like 4, and I'm like 5'6". And I'm like... And I was chunky then, okay? And he's like the skinny little blonde-headed cutie, and I'm like this like chunky big sister. And I would tell him, if you push me in the wagon, I'll push you next. And so he'd always pull me in the wagon.
I'm disinterested in this story. I want to talk about the hernia and the ectomy.
And I would never do it for him. And it was, I want to say like a year later, we found out that he had a hernia and he had to get it removed. And that's a story that's like, do you guys have stories in your family where it's like consistently told and talked about? That's one of mine. Yeah. So this is my karma. And I literally just found out as I'm getting ready to go to my therapy. So that's a whole moment. And,
okay. So she's talking about the karma because her little brother had a hernia from pulling Ambi on a cart when they were kids. Right. Noted.
Can it be fixed in weight loss surgery? So that was like the first question I asked. And they said that sometimes they'll do that and sometimes they won't. So it honestly just depends. But
why are you not speaking to a GP as well?
Since I got that test done, my hernia has obviously grown because I didn't have like that bulge when I got my appointment. So when I had those tests done. So the fact that I have it now means that it's like, growing. And, you know, I know that it's like...
I'm sorry. I need to rewind. What?
So that was like the first question I asked. And they,
she really does confuse the narrative by throwing nonsense stories in the middle of them.
So this is my karma.
Uh-huh.
And I literally just found out as I'm getting ready to go to my therapy. So that's a whole moment.
Right.
And can it be fixed in weight loss surgery? So that was like the first question I asked. And they said that sometimes they'll do that and sometimes they won't.
But you just found out. How did...
So it honestly just depends. But since I got that test done, my hernia has obviously grown because I didn't have like that bulge when I got my appointment. So when I had those tests done. So the fact that I have it now means that it's like growing. And, you know, I know that it's like normal for someone my size to have one because it's almost like
Is it? Okay, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't take anything she says seriously because she rewrites her story 17 times till Sunday. I have no idea.
normal for someone my size not to have one.
Is it?
But it's just kind of like goes to show that like health at every size is so silly. Like I don't understand the concept.
There is content that documents your thinking you speaking quite knowledgeably about health at every size, but okay.
I never will understand the concept.
I feel, is she rewriting her story? She's lies and slander. Pants are on fire.
And I just hate it so much. Like, I do think like respect at every size is a thing, and I feel like a lot of people are lacking that. And
yeah, respect everybody.
I do believe that beauty at every size is a thing, but like this whole health at every size is just not a thing.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about it. Hey, somebody, good to see you. Ah, interesting. I had no idea. Thank you for letting me know.
And so many people, like in the past, I haven't gotten this recently, thank God. It's just like, why do you glorify, you know, being fat? Why do you glorify being morbidly obese? Why do you? And I'm like, when have I ever done that? I show all.
Go back to 2018, 2019. There'll be a large discussion about all of that, Ambi.
All aspects. It's not that I only show the bad parts. Like, I show all parts of being my size, and that's something that I pride myself on, is that I do show.
Do you know when you sit there and you tell us and you yell at us and you say that we're shaming you because you've suffered from what is commonly referred to as a comorbidity related directly to your weight, and you stamp your feet and you say, you're all shaming me, you're all fat phobic, skinny people have these issues too. Yeah, they do. And people of all kinds of body sizes and shapes will suffer things like hernias, right? Whether or not you, Ambi, are predisposed to more likely suffer from a hernia due to your body, can we take a walk in nature and live in the logical world, please?
The ugly side.
Nice.
Like, I literally got cancer, uterine cancer, because of my weight. And people think that I glorify this. No. If anything, I should be like the walking proof or walking like example of what not to be and to lose your weight, or you're gonna get a freaking hernia. So
I mean, it's hard to hear, and everybody's got their own journey, their own life, whatever. But if you decide to, you know, stand on this platform and be, this is me, there are going to be conversations, regardless of who you are, of people seeing you as an influence and an example, and yeah, it sucks. But YouTube.
love that for me. Wow, I think it's now sinking in. So
Yeah, Marissa, I feel like she had different things to say back then, but I might be misremembering, so I'm giving her the kindness of the benefit of the doubt.
Cute, cool, fun. Yeah, I think I'm nervous because my appointment's coming up, and I had to write that thing for my therapist where I had to talk about like why a certain traumatic event happened to me. And I was thinking about sharing it with you guys. I don't know, I'm kind of like iffy on it, but yeah, I wrote that yesterday, literally the day before my appointment. I was putting it off, and I kind of say why in what I wrote, so if I do end up sharing that with you guys, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna be talking.
Well, Ruthie, see, the thing is, I don't really want to talk about it because I don't quite remember it as clearly as I would like to. But I do remember specifically when Ambi was going through everything to do with her cancer, that there was a lot of conversation early on. I specifically remember that awful short like message she had where she was like crying quite heavily, where she was saying, and basically, you know, a lot of discussion around all of that was the fact that Ambi had never been to or not been in like 4 years or something, to a gynecologist, right? And we'd known from watching Ambi that she was going to the ER multiple times a month, and she will argue and say she's been misdiagnosed at the ER with, a bladder infection or a UTI or this, that, and the other. And it was a terrible time. It was terrible. And it sucks that Ambi didn't just see all of those moments to be like, okay, great, I have to actually go and speak to professionals now and stop going to the ER to expect a diagnosis from people who are literally trying to hold people together. Book a specialist appointment and go to it. And that's what makes me think that entire conversation about the cancer and the impact that the weight had was less of a specific topic around the time, and it was much more about Ambi not seeing a specialist for a long time.
Talking about that a lot today, and I'm not sure I'm 100% in the mood, but...
Oh, and she also blamed Becky for quite a bit of stuff in all that time.
I'll probably see you guys after therapy, which is in 2.5 hours. So I'll be seeing you guys in 3.5. So I'm gonna go. Bye.
Yeah, quality content. That's pretty much the note of what I was trying to get out. Yeah. Quality says she bled for 2 years straight and then blamed Becky for not taking her to the doctors fast enough. Yeah, and all of that kind of came out. And in hindsight, it really does suck because as audience members, we watched, 4 years of pretty much the lead up to that. And we also watched those 2 years specifically where Ambi was going to the ER multiple times a month. So there's a lot in there. But I think that particular moment in this vlog does hit quite hard in the reality of Ambi's maybe acceptance that the things that are happening to her are because of body and weight, and it can't all just be kind of ignored and swept under the rug, and and that's why we're on this weight loss surgery journey as we go. Sorry, gurney as we go.
All right, so I'm mid makeup and now I'm crying because I have a hernia. So you guys are getting to see the stages of how I go, as a person. At first it was wow, I was right. Love that for me. And now that it has sunk in and I'm sitting here talking to Feline, who is over there right next to me.
Yeah, vulnerable moments like this after therapy, I feel are better in private, but whatever.
You guys are getting to see the stages.
I don't know. Oh, shut up.
Of how I go, as a person. At first it was wow, I was right. Love that for me. And now that has sunk in and I'm sitting here talking to Feline, who is over there right next to me.
Yeah.
I realized that food does this. I love that. Food food that is supposed to make you survive and live and be in your happy era, no,
not era.
It does this as well.
Yeah, see, this is interesting as well because I've had a lot of conversations in the past with people about specifically vilifying food, right? So I went on, you all know, and I know you're not here to talk about me, but you all know I went on a pretty hard calorie restriction for a good chunk of 2020. And a lot of conversations I was having with people who were far more knowledgeable than me about the potential harm in vilifying food, specific foods. There's one conversation about a banana which will never leave my brain, which is great because it reminds me that, people need carbs. But yeah, specific conversations about vilifying food, and I don't ever love to hear that that specific phrase from Ambi, because it does it's not about blame, but it definitely shifts the accountability of, well, food did this to me. It's well, yeah, food can do this to you. Smoking can do terrible things to people. Other things can do terrible things. And I understand the argument of everybody needs to eat and everybody needs to drink, and there's a whole heap of stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of people's relationship with food becomes so tricky because it is a necessity, it is a requirement, and it's less about the act of eating or the food itself and more about everything else that's going on, in the upstairs department. So, yeah. I never like to hear the blame on food. Specifically because as I kind of matured my viewpoint, I recognized that I never thought food was the problem. I never blamed the food for my own obesity. It was very much me recognizing that I wasn't looking after myself, that I was using it as a coping mechanism. It made me comfortable, you know. So yeah, blaming the food I don't think's it. But in this moment, I'm sure Ambi's just feeling her feelings.
Being your happy era, like...
Morning, Sam.
No, it does this as well.
Dr. Shelock, hello, thank you so much for being here for a month, mate. I appreciate it. Dr. Shelock says, thank you for encouraging healthy choices and support. It's my pleasure. I'm just a dude on the internet who happens to watch Ambi and Foodie, you know. But I honestly feel like there's a whole heap of good that can come from all of that, which is not specifically about, again, as I consistently say, bully shaming, hating, harassing, or humiliating, but actually like watching and listening to their stories and recognizing, yeah, they're both people. Like, I see the struggles. Been there in some cases. You know, and it's just interesting to talk about because it's great context. Thank you for being here.
So, I didn't want people to think that I was laughing, that I have a hernia or laughing at my health, because I know people would twist with, you know.
Oh, yeah, hello, Stina. Absolutely. And I think everybody agrees. Like, it's so much more than just food. I mean, I guess I have told one story about how I was working with someone who said to me, like... Who it would have come across rude if they had had experience. But I was talking about my weight loss to them and they said, like, well, weren't you unhappy? And it's like, well, yeah, probably. I probably was. Like, I was definitely using calories as a support mechanism of some kind. Like, I was definitely not looking after myself, and yeah, I was probably unhappy. And so if in a vacuum that sounds quite rude to tell someone who's, you know, lost weight and being asked, well, weren't you unhappy when you were morbidly obese? Well, that's quite confronting. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was deep down, and that had a lot of impact in my relationship with food. But for me, I was just so unaware of it because I was so, you know, in my own ness that I didn't realize the things that I was doing were ultimately, like, long game, not beneficial.
What I say and what I do.
It was just kind of happening.
But I just tend to, like, laugh when I'm nervous, and then when something finally, like, hits me and, like, sinks in, that's when I start crying and it starts, like, hurting. But I did this to myself, so. Wow, crying before therapy. I haven't done that yet, so that's a first. I don't know, I'm just, like, sad. Because I didn't even know what a hernia was until Feline had to tell me. She told me what it was, and I just, like, broke down.
Okay, I'm gonna say, if you get news or you follow up and you get given a diagnosis and you don't know what it is, talk to the specialist, talk to the person on the phone, send them an email. Don't do this like Ambi does this, because this is just... Save yourself the stress and talk to the professionals, because they will be ready to answer your questions and won't lead you into a whirlwind of panic where you spend half the day on WebMD. My goodness.
I don't know what I thought it was. Like, so much for being a doctor, right? Please, people don't take it. Like, I'm so afraid to say anything. Like, and I feel like people are going to take offense to, like, me talking about doctors. And I'm just saying that I'm a doctor, like, as a joke. Like, I'm not talking about doctors. It's just hard to, like... I don't know. I've never felt like I need to be, like, super, you know, sugarcoating my words. Up until, like, the last few months, I've been feeling, like, so, like, I really need to be careful about what I say, because people, like, twist what I say, and I don't like that. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about doctors. I'm just being stupid and saying that I'm a doctor because I knew what was wrong with me.
Okay. All right, the gas baggery is done.
I think what's currently happening is I'm just going through a cycle of a lot of emotions at one time right now, and I'm starting to feel overwhelmed because it's like therapies on top of that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to stop broadcasting this to the internet because...
Yeah, exactly. Serena says they help stop the wild speculation and can give you guidance. Always talk to a specialist. 100%. Always talk to the healthcare professionals, especially when you've been given a diagnosis.
I'm starting to feel overwhelmed because it's like therapies on top of that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to stop broadcasting this to the internet because... who wants to see it? Am I right? Hey guys, so it's been a few hours. Therapy is now completed. I mean, half of my 12 sessions.
Oh, we're at 6 sessions now. Okay, if I cared to look at the timeline, I would.
I can't even talk. I've been talking for over an hour, so I'm like, I don't know how to talk anymore. Things are just getting so deep, so real. The like counting these therapy sessions is so silly. Like thinking of myself, like,
All right, Marissa has a question. I'm a bit confused. How did she know what was going on with her hernia when she didn't even know what a hernia was? Well, I'm assuming she said at the start of that whole conversation that she knew something was up because when she laid down, she had like a bulge that was not there before. And she said she'd been tested for a hernia, and she'd followed up with the healthcare professionals, as you'll want to do, especially when you're prepping for something like weight loss surgery. And then they said, "Oh, yep, turns out you do have a hernia. Whoopsie daisies, we didn't tell you," which seems weird. And then decided to come online and tell us immediately that she'd got a diagnosis, and then didn't actually ask any questions on that phone call, and told Feline. Do you reckon she told Feline before she started filming or after? Because I feel like the way that played out, it sounded like it was after. Yeah. So she was diagnosed with a hernia, didn't ask any follow-up questions, came to her camera and told us, went to Feline and told her, Feline told Ambi what a hernia is, Ambi freaked out and turned the camera back on. That's how that sounds.
therapy session number 1 versus now is like so different.
I just don't understand. Like, you'd feel a hernia, right? Like, pain. That's painful, right?
Like, I was just like ready to do the 12, and now I'm just like, no,
Well, Lama, she said that she spoke... Well, that's the other confusing thing, I guess. She said she spoke to the weight loss clinic about fixing the hernia while doing the weight loss surgery. And they said, well, sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. So that's weird. There's so much weird.
I'm ready to like heal, not count the sessions, but just for the sake of like weight loss surgery, journey, pre-op, what I need to do beforehand. That is why I'm documenting this.
Great. I'm here for the documentation.
So
just really confused at like Ambi's understanding of it all.
wow, yeah. This one was crazy. I have
kind of a consistent thing with Ambi as well. Like, her ability to tell a story gets so disjointed that it's really... And even, like, I understand, I'm making it worse, doubly worse, because I'm pausing her every 3 seconds to try to talk out a thought. But it does make following her stories really hard, because, one, there's often an element of, is this being truthful? And if not, what's the catch there? And then Ambi's understanding of, like, a conversation can just, like, be extremely different to what the reality was. She doesn't explain things well, is what I'm trying to say. And neither do I.
more homework that I have to do. I had to read him my paper that I wrote. I was not expecting that. And he was like, yeah, I don't tell my clients.
It's like the dangling ankle and the fluid in the lungs, and she got mad at the misdiagnosis, and then it was walking pneumonia. It's just so much.
It's that.
I think also, actually, this is a really good example of why I think that confusion happens, because Ambi's telling us that she had a call and was diagnosed with a hernia. She didn't know what it was or what it meant, but she decided to turn the camera on and talk about it. Like, I think that's one of the massive problems, is that something will happen, and instead of giving time to figure out what is actually going on, Ambi's kind of automatic response is turn the camera on and tell and vlog. Like, everything is content. Everything's a conversation. Yeah. Then that makes it doubly hard to kind of follow any of the health chat as well, because it seems like it changes every 5 minutes, and that's because maybe Ambi's understanding or perception of it changes every 5 minutes. Because we can't just, like, sit down and have a cohesive thought and say, this is the thing that's going on.
They're going to read it back to me because that'll make them dread it. And, you know, the way that he worded it just makes more sense. But I'm kind of glad he didn't tell me that I was going to have to read it to him, because he's right. I would have dreaded it the whole time. And,
oh my God, Munzliger, yes, I do remember when she had eye twitches, and that was like a week's worth of content of her being concerned about an eye twitch, to the point, and this is where that whole conversation of, like, book in, see a specialist, see a healthcare professional, don't go to WebMD, because at one stage she thought she had, like, neural damage in her head. Like, And then the twitching went away. And because she was like, oh, well, people keep saying that it's probably just I need more sleep or less caffeine or something. It's like, if it's a major concern, go see a healthcare professional. But also, like, is it a major concern?
Anyways, so I read it. I cried. I have to fill out
I don't know. She's an interesting person to watch.
these like stuck point worksheets every single day until my next appointment, which is in a week from now. And stuck points are just negative thoughts that you have that prevent like positive outcomes.
Thank you for the support, buddy.
And I didn't really understand the concept of stuck points until this session. He actually wrote down stuck points that I said out loud.
And part of it is, and she said it in this vlog, and I kind of skipped over it, is she keeps saying that she watches Grey's Anatomy. And I'm like, yeah, let's leave the medical fantasy drama on the table when it comes to our own health. Because, like, oh.
During my session.
Sorry, I saw this episode of House, and I think I have this thing. Okay, let's take a breath and run some tests.
And then told me them at the end. I wanted to read some. These are actual things that I said in today's appointment. I can't trust anyone. People are always lying or hiding something.
What are you talking about? Grey's Anatomy isn't medically accurate. What are you talking about? Kimmy, lovely to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here.
No one cares. No one believes me.
Oh, this is interesting.
Things that I said in today's appointment. I can't trust anyone. People are always lying or hiding something from me. No one cares. No one believes me. And this is a big one that he was like, wow, if my parents didn't want me, why would anyone else? So those are some stuck points that like really called out to him as I was speaking today. And
this seems very intimate to share. It might just be me, but
now I have to find a stuck point that I say every single day. But the really big piece of homework that he said that people usually write upwards to 8+ pages, I have to write about the one.
Lux, but if you don't want to be here, you don't have to. It's okay.
Traumatic event that I am choosing, and I have shared this with you guys.
But if you're having fun, I mean, go to town.
Before about how I saved my baby brother, and I made a whole story time about it. My parents were on
100%
a lot of drugs.
Well, okay, and here's the other thing that I get very confused about. I understand we watched that vlog together yesterday, day before, whenever it was, earlier, where she was saying, I never went this deep with my therapist last year. And that may all well be true, but I mean, it is interesting to see that Ambi's got a very, what's the word? She's very motivated, right? Weight loss surgery on the table. So I don't know how it works. It's wild speculation, but I assume that since this therapy was required in the conversation around weight loss surgery, that the mental health care professional will need to sign off on the thing, even though Ambi said that wasn't the case when we first started talking about all of this. Okay.
I couldn't wake them up.
Noted.
And my baby brother was strangled with the curtain, like from the blinds, this thing. It was around his neck, and I saved his life because my parents wouldn't wake up. That is the event that I am choosing to write about. There are several others that I could write about, but my therapist noticed that this one caused, a great reaction, and he thinks that this is a good one for me to write about. So I have to write about the event. So I have to write about it as if like it just happened. I have to write about what I smelled, what I felt, like go through every last detail, and it's going to be really hard. And then I have to read it every single day until my next appointment. So,
and we have heard that story told before on the channel. Yeah. Which is terrifying.
Yeah, things are getting more serious by the minute, and I have never done this much work in therapy, ever. I never have. And I'm choosing to do this because I know this is the only option. This is the only option for me. And I feel really good about it, honestly. Like, I see improvement, and my therapist sees improvement because he's like, the things you're talking about today, a month ago, you wouldn't have. And if he sees improvement and I feel it, then I know I'm doing the right thing. So I'm just really happy about that. But I'm going to end.
I'm sorry, did her audio cut out or was it just me? Just me? Maybe just me. Oh, I think it was just me.
Hi
Oh,
guys,
that's Karina
welcome
Kaboom.
back.
Hello, Karina. All right, chat. I'm done. I'm done. Great. Well, I got a lot out of that. Hold on. Please hold. There we go. Hats. Ears off for Ambi. Thank you. That was good. We're all up to date with Ambi now, so we know what's going on, which is great. So my stories are up to date. Foodie has pretty much been missing today, apart from the vlog. Well, apart from the museum vlog. But I'm assuming there's a second part 2 coming out today. Maybe today. Ooh, we'll keep an eye out. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go because it's 10 and I've got gym in the morning. So you all have a fabulous day on the other side of the planet, on this side of the planet. Sleep well. I appreciate seeing you all. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs as always. You look after yourself. Drink your water, wear your sunscreen, hug a loved one, and make sure you take a big walk in nature and smile. Just have some fun. I'm off. I'm also Zach, and I will see you all in the next video and or